Alright guys, well today we are at the shop. A late start to the video. Right now it is 7:49. We actually just got back from Chipotle. You guys haven't seen this guy in a while. What's up, bruh? How you doing? We got Zeke from Universal Air in the house. Yeah, we're about the STI today. We got Zeke's car. Brought his FRS on Universal Air as well. Dude, we saw the craziest thing. So on my story, look. I posted on my story. We got to see this like little SpaceX thing like launch. Dude, look at this. I put California intake is not carb legal for the environment, yet they're doing this. I put SpaceX needs to get state refed. Dude, because we got state ref like 2 times in the STI for freaking intake. It's kind of crazy how they care so much about car stuff like that, like an intake. Something as small as an intake, yeah, they're doing freaking rocket launches like that. Something I really have been wanting to do for this car is fix up the trunk setup. Now this is kind of going to be like the first project in the new shop. If you guys did not watch the last video, yes, we got a new shop, much bigger and much wider in space than the old one. Guys, look, we can actually fit a car comfortably and work on it. There's so much more space. As you can see, I kind of started to move in a lot of the stuff from the home garage. So we have my quick jacks, you know, like my ramps, lights, creepers. And yeah, we moved all of our stock parts and such in here. Slowly we're moving in. I'm probably gonna bring my whole toolbox set up in here soon. Yeah, first project I really wanna tackle in this new shop is I wanna work on this trunk setup. Like, look how clapped this mat is. Dude, I still have the box from SEMA.
Oh my god, that
dude,
was like a little fix.
Literally, I have not touched this. Like,
bro,
this mat is so messed up. The world's strongest cardboard box. So this is like a temporary thing because this is really heavy. So we have the tank from Universal Air, and we have the compressors mounted on the tank with the manifold behind it. So this thing is honestly super heavy. Should I show them how it's mounted?
Oh man,
so this
I don't recommend this at
we
all.
don't recommend this.
This was supposed to be temporary and...
This is not hooked up to the bottom. Look, I can move this, but if you look up to the top, it's literally hanging by a few zip ties. Put metal zip ties. There's like these holes on top of the trunk, so I just use that. So it's literally like being supported by that, because this is super freaking heavy. So I've been dying to fix this trunk setup because obviously my floor mat too is just clapped out. Like, this is disgusting. It's so dirty, it's so bent. I actually just bought this a couple days ago for the trunk. I've always wanted to do a wood trunk setup. I've always seen kind of like DIY projects for trunk setups. So I kind of got this like little, if I can open it right now, that'd be sick. There you go. So it's not black, but it's like a super dark kind of wood laminate. So I didn't want to do like kind of like a, wow, that was gonna sound so freaking wrong. I was about to say raw wood. I didn't want to do like a brown wood for the trunk. I feel like it's kind of basic. So I feel like a dark charcoal like colored laminate wood would look really sick in the trunk. Yeah, this is literally like flooring for like a house. I think this is what people use. Yeah, I don't know. I've never done this. We're gonna figure it out because we definitely need to fix this. That is not acceptable. I kind of guessed. I just bought 1 case of this wood, and as you can see, it's pretty much like perfect. Like, it's like the perfect size to kind of like trim. So I'm pretty much just gonna trace it probably with a pen or something, a Sharpie. Trace the stock mat, and then we're gonna cut on those lines to kind of form the same shape. Right here we got the freaking unit of a tank. We got the manifold mounted on the back. Got the Universal Air tank, and then the 2 compressors mounted on the tank as well. Like I said, this is the Universal Air tank. It's literally just all one piece. It's so freaking heavy, but as you can see, we've got the Universal Air badge down there. It's all mounted with their special brackets. Definitely much different than your average air tank setup. Alright, so that's my ugly little template. Hella crooked, but this is a little rough draft outline. Ideally, I would use a, what's it called? A sawzall, whatever? Yeah. Is that what it's called? Saw? I want to use that. I should have got one of those, but this is all we got. This is actually Zeke's little tool. I've never used this in my life, but I hope that it cuts. This is in his trunk, so this is all we got right now. So.
What are you excited for?
I think I'm my first roller seat. I've never had one of these before.
He's like that.
Jason's gonna do the honors. It
Yeah,
should be.
it does have a cushion on the seat.
Wow.
Wow.
Harbor Freight for the win.
Professional.
Yeah, that was Harbor Freight like the other day. Literally like a toy store. I was like in there for like an hour. I've been wanting one of these for so long, I finally got one. Even though they're super cheap, but...
I think you just like push it
Can you
down.
imagine like...
Yeah.
She goes through.
Oh fuck. Yeah, you got it. You got it to lock in. Yeah.
Ooh.
Should do the test and roll you around out there.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh shit! I got you. I got you. Yeah. Oh shit! You're not down. You're not down. Harbor Freight's like.
First time using, he's gonna break it.
Alright guys, it is the next day. We're working on the trunk setup. I'm actually getting the trunk or the tank mounts secured. We just got a nut and bolt going through each one. Okay, well, things just ended up not working out. So we got the trunk set up in the FRS now. This stuff is pretty thin, so it's not the thickest material. Like under this, like where the spare tire is, it's not completely flat. This is super, super heavy. This is causing this to kind of sink down. As a result of that, this sits higher than the middle. Yeah, like it should be together right here, but as you can see, there's a fat gap. I don't know, it looks super cool, but I think we're gonna lay it to rest. That's just cars, you know, sometimes things just don't work out in your favor. That is literally just part of working on cars. So I think I'm gonna scrap it all, guys, unfortunately, because yeah, it's gonna be too much. I'm sure there's a way, but honestly, I just don't feel like dealing with it. I'm just gonna make my life easier and order another one of these from the dealership. They're probably super expensive, but I know 100% that that'll fit and I won't have any issues because it's OEM. But yeah, I was excited, not gonna lie. You know, it was turning out sick. You know, I kind of got it all in the trunk right now. But I already know that those alignment issues are gonna bother me. It would be better, honestly, if all this wood was one piece, all one slab of wood. Probably trim it into 3 and then put like little, like, that's for someone else to do. I just don't feel like doing this right now. We've been doing this for like 2 days. Time to just let it go. Kind of a waste of time, but I guess it was a learning experience to not use Home Depot flooring wood as a trunk setup. Honestly, typically I would not like post something like this. I would probably just scrap it and just not show you guys, but I guess I'll just leave it in as a way to show you guys that, hey, like not everything works out as planned. You know, I always have like, you know, YouTube videos planned up, but sometimes it just does not make the cut. And that actually happens quite often. There's a lot of stuff that you guys have not seen that I've kind of just like thrown away because it simply didn't work out. I'm just gonna leave it in here just as, I don't know, a reminder to everybody that works on their car that, hey, like sometimes it's okay to just put it down. Before we leave, we'll check up on the neighbor, see what he's doing today. I think he's working on a Can-Am. He's always working on some cool stuff. What are you doing today?
Oh, working in the switches. So
he's doing a whole wire harness.
Yeah.
So the whole thing, the harness for the whole thing?
Yeah, that's it.
Damn. So he just
so
like...
this is the system. And the cables color black to
all
the
way
front
there.
for the lights, everything.
So that little switch right there.
Yeah, and
That's
the switch is this, but right now it's finished, you know, but
Yeah.
this is the switch right here.
That's like track car, like race cars do that too, huh? That little switch thing?
Yeah, exactly.
That's-
So no more
Damn.
old switches.
No more?
No more.
This guy does everything, man. He's a pro.
Yeah.
Upwiring, electrical, suspension. You do everything, huh?
Yeah. So later, me put around the upper lights, back signs.
Like the bar, the LED
Yeah,
bar?
the bars.
How much is that?
Probably 1,000.
$1,000
Yeah,
for that
this-
mirror?
Yeah, only this.
For that, that's 100. That's 1,000.
Yeah, it's
Damn.
expensive, bro, but it's high quality, you know.
Jeez,
So-
$1,000 per mirror.
It's the Pro setup.
Wow, that's crazy. $1,000. Yeah, this stuff is all new to me, guys. All this off-roading stuff. It's interesting. I definitely want to get into it. I keep telling him I want an ATV, a quad. I'll bring it to you. I'll buy an ATV and then I'll bring it to you to build it.
Okay.
Which one do you like better? The green one, the red one, or the
tree is-
purple?
That tree is sick.
Which one? You have to choose one. Which one do you like better?
For me, I like the track, and STI.
The STI, yeah?
Yeah,
Because it's a track car, kind
Yeah,
of.
track
I mean, you
car,
could take it on the tracks.
He's ready for
Damn. The track guy, guys. He likes racing.
Only needle,
Oh, the tire needle? Yeah.
and ready.
That's it, yeah. Take it to the track. Alright guys, that was my my neighbor Joam. I showed him in the previous video when we were moving into that shop. He's such a cool guy. He freaking knows so much too. He's so knowledgeable. I always love checking up on him and, you know, seeing what he's doing for the day. He's always doing something crazy. This car's so fun. This car literally makes all the right noises. That blow-off valve. Alright guys, the next day once again, just got home from work. I got a whole bunch of stuff from Amazon. Super random, but honestly I've been trying to film more often. I'm actually still working on it. I've been doing a lot of like self-reflection and I'm like, I really want to start filming more. I feel like for like years now I've stuck to this like schedule of only posting like once a week, and as much as I would love to post more, I try my best because I still work the 9 to 5, so sometimes posting once a week is like pretty much all I can do. But I know I could do it if I just put my mind to it. So I've been really trying to push myself to post more and honestly just film everything. I feel like I only stick to like filming like if I have anything going on like car related, but I really want to film kind of just like more of what I do, like my day in the life. I know it sounds super cliche, a lot of YouTubers say it, but like my personal life more. I don't know, I feel like it'll be a nice touch to the videos, as well as kind of give me some sort of like push to like actually be able to post more. Just if I constantly film, then hopefully I have a whole bunch of videos to post. But yeah, that's kind of been my mindset recently. I was just looking back at my channel, I was like, dude, like for years and years and years, like I've stuck to this schedule of just posting like once a week. Anyways, we got a little Amazon haul. Honestly, I post on Amazon. I order from Amazon so freaking much. I don't know, I find something on Instagram and then I just search it up on Amazon. Excuse the allergies too. Today is allergy day. I get really allergic to dust, pollen, especially now this time of year. Like it is March, so it's turning into spring. Lots of pollen in the air, and that hay fever just kicks in. If I'm sniffing a lot, I'm sorry. This I've been seeing a lot on Instagram. This is the McKillen's Quick Connect kit. So this is like a whole bunch of different quick connect fasteners for like a pressure washer setup. So instead of having to screw threads on the hoses, you can just put these quick connects everywhere, on the hose, on the pressure washer, and it just makes setting up and disassembling much easier. So I've actually been eyeing this for a while now, and I finally pulled the trigger on it. What else? We got a Rolo. This is a box of shipping labels. Speaking of shipping labels, the new merch drop is coming very soon. I actually got a picture. So these are the STI shirts and the skateboard decks. Just like the FRS drop that we recently did, we are doing a drop for the STI. So yeah, these are the shirts. They look so freaking sick. I think I said I was gonna drop the STI ones on like March 1st. Something with the skateboard decks, they kind of took a long time like from the suppliers, so it's been kind of taking a while, more than usual. But he did say it'll be finished this week, so I'm gonna try to pump that merch out as soon as possible once I like situate everything. But yeah, shipping labels. Also, I've been eyeing this a lot. This is the Rode mic. Now this is the thing that like people use a lot, like content creators. They either hold it or they like clip it on their hat. But it's pretty much a wireless mic. You can connect it to your phone, your camera. You'd be like super far away, but you'll have this mic clipped onto you and the audio would be pristine. So really excited for this. I have some video ideas with this Rode mic, such as like more POV stuff. Probably throw this in like the engine bay for like the blow-off valve noise, and there's just like endless video ideas with this. I'm actually super excited for that. I'll probably test this in a future video. If you guys don't know about these Bluetooth sensors or TPMS sensors, I have a Bluetooth TPMS system on my STI right now from a different company. It's pretty much the most popular company that people go with. I think it's like 150 bucks. Pretty much it shows your tire pressure readings live, and it's good if you're running stretch tires, because like once you go under like 40, it's pretty risky. You know, you're gonna risk debeating. It's pretty much when your tire comes off of your wheel, so it's bad if you have like expensive wheels because it can really ruin them. Anyways, that system typically is like 150 bucks. This is an Amazon one, and this one actually does not plug into the cigarette lighter. It's actually like, I think solar. But yeah, look, There's a little solar panel. So you can stick it on like your dash or something, and then it'll show digitally right here. I really want to do this for the BRZ because there's not a visible cigarette lighter port that you can plug in one of these screens to with like the other system. So I feel like with the BRZ, this would be cool. Just kind of stick it on the dash because it's like super flat, the dash. As you can see, there's 4 little sensors, so it goes on each tire or wheel. And I'm basically testing it out. It's like literally a third of the price of the Drift Dialects one. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. See if it holds up, because who doesn't love saving money? All the links to this stuff will be down in the description below. If you guys are curious. Last but not least, what do you call it? Like a hose reel, I think that's what you call it. Like that wheel thing that you wrap the hose around and you can like easily like reel it in. If that makes sense. One of these things. Like it'll mount on the wall. Boom, on the wall. And then you can wrap the pressure washer hose around here. So this is like just small little gadgets I've always wanted to like try out. I might set this up right now actually. I actually definitely need to wash the STI. Filming this video has definitely taught me some patience because just stuff is not working out. Annoying, but that's just how it is sometimes. But anyways, this is a separate piece that connects to, or supposed to connect right here at the bottom of the wheel thingy. But for some reason on Amazon, it said that this size thread was the same as that size thread, but that's not true. This is a 3/8 size and this is a 1/4. So I'm gonna need an adapter in order to connect these two. This is pretty much a hose that connects to the pressure washer and it goes straight through the wheel, and then you screw another hose here that has the gun attached to it. Yeah, just a whole bunch of stuff is just not working out in this video, but that's just kind of how it is sometimes. But yeah, to save you guys a headache, I will have the correct parts in the description. I know I said I'll have all this stuff in the description, but yeah, I'll be sure to have the correct stuff so you guys don't have to deal with this headache. For now, we're just gonna use the pressure washer normally. I really wanted to set up that little wheel thing. I'll probably put it right here, attach it to the wall, therefore it'll make washing so much easier. But yeah, since everything came in wrong, we're gonna have to settle with a normal wash today. I have a lot of fun there. Damn. I should call her. I should call her. Literally the best part right there. It's crazy what a car wash can do. Like, it's completely spotless. So this is the first wash ever since I put on the new brake pads. A few videos ago I installed some new ceramic pads because I had such an issue with how much brake dust like these created, or the stock brake pads created. So I'm curious to see, I'm actually gonna drive the STI and I'm curious to see how these brake pads are. It's supposed to have less brake dust. That's what they said in the description because they are ceramic pads. Probably drive it for a couple days and I'll keep you guys updated on those. I think they're called like Power Stop brake pads. I got them off of Amazon. Hopefully it eliminates the brake dust because that was like my biggest problem with the stock brake pads. Guys, I'm sorry if the car washes get boring. Honestly, I feel like I'm washing almost every single video. It seems like I'm always washing in my videos, but that's like literally my life. I always freaking wash the cars, especially since I have like that power washer set up. So it feels like at least a couple times a week I'm washing at least one of the cars. Alright, so my camera actually died, but we brought my entire toolbox and we put it in the shop, and honestly it's starting to feel like home now. Yeah, I'm on my iPhone now because my camera died, but dude, I'm so happy. I know it's like such a small thing, but having my toolbox here I feel like just makes the biggest difference because I feel like I have everything here. Like everything from home to work on the cars is like all in this box. So I don't know, it just literally feels like home now, just having it here in the shop. Whatever job we need to do, I'll have the toolbox here. And I don't know, I just think it's so cool because I literally got this toolbox like, I forget, like years ago. And obviously we started at the home garage, and I was thinking about getting like a brand new toolbox for the shop, But I just felt like it'd be kind of sick to just bring like the home toolbox here. Just, I don't know, just like a way of like evolving, I guess. And just bringing like a piece of home to the new shop. We actually just ordered shelves. So that's actually coming, I think, tomorrow. Do you measure it? Like, would it?
Oh.
You're measuring the wrong thing.
Yeah, it'll fit between these things.
Oh, that's perfect. But yeah, this is gonna be all shelves. So we can put all these parts like just organized finally, because I feel like it's just like a pile of junk. I'm looking at like lights, like LED lights to put on. I don't know if I want to put the ceiling or the walls. Yeah, we got a lot of ideas. We're still trying to figure out. All right, time to get some gas for the STI. I think chugs too much gas, bro. Way too much. Yo, check out the STI in this lighting. Freshly washed. This thing is so freaking shiny. Jeez, I just had to show you guys. The gas station lighting is the best. Literally. This thing freshly washed. Little update though. On the brake dust, let's check. Not too bad. As you can see, it's like a little bit, definitely less than before. So there is still a little bit of brake dust, but it looks like a little bit less than before. Dude, I literally just hit my lips so bad on this exit just right now. You can kind of see it. But yeah, just want to show you guys a little walk around. What do you guys think of the fitment, the wheels? So freaking fire. Honestly, the more I look at it, the more I want to add a little bit of camber, just a little bit. I don't know, guys, that camber looks so aggressive, like maybe like -5, -6. The fitment is good, you know, right now, but ooh, with like a little bit of tilt to match the body lines. Yeah, what do you guys think of the STI so far? Let me know down in the comment section below. Honestly, I've been enjoying it, guys. It's just been such a good daily. I think I'm at like almost 35,000 miles on this car, and I got it at 7,000 miles. So we put quite a bit in a little bit over a year, like a year and a half, I would say. I bought it used. I didn't buy it brand new. So literally like 28-ish thousand miles I put on this car in a year and a half. That is so much. We did drive this thing a lot. You know, I've drove to SEMA 2 times. That's Vegas. That's like 5 hours from my place. Dude, we've been driving up and down to LA like multiple times a month. So this thing definitely gets driven. It does not sit whatsoever. 10 out of freaking 10 daily. I've been thinking about doing a video of a WRX versus STI comparison. I get that question a lot, you know, like what's better, you know, a WRX or an STI? So I'm actually planning a video very soon to kind of just talk about everything, you know, what's better, a WRX or an STI, since I've owned both myself, as you guys saw if you guys have been watching the channel for a while. So yeah, expect that video sometime soon, probably in the next couple weeks. We're gonna be comparing, you know, the pros and the cons of a WRX and STIs. Before I end off today's video, I just real quickly wanted to talk to you guys about something and just be honest on something that almost happened with this car. In the previous videos, I'm pretty sure you can kind of put 2 and 2 together where we're going. But I literally almost sold the STI like a couple days ago. Long story short, this guy hit me up and he was like, yo, would you take this amount of money for how the car sits as is? Like right now, what it looks like in video. He was like, would you take this amount? And it was good. And I was like, you know what? I would, not gonna lie. So he ended up, you know, going through the process with the bank, and long story short, he ended up not getting approved for the loan. So it ended up not working out. Obviously, I still have the STI right now. But I really wanted to talk about this because I feel like the theme in my recent videos has really been like everything happens for a reason, you know, everything has a meaning behind it, you know, like say if something bad happens, there's a reason behind it. And I wanted to talk about this today because I feel like something like this happened a long time ago to me, and when I look back at it, I realized that like it was for the better, you know what I mean? Like it didn't work out for the better. That situation I'm talking about was, oh man, I want to say like 5 to 6 years ago. Back when, okay, so my FRS was painted red from Mako. I had the working mitts on it, I had the molded wide body kit, and the FRS was the only car that I had. This was before I started taking YouTube seriously. YouTube was honestly just like kind of behind me. Like, I don't know, I would post like once a month. I was not taking it serious. Yeah, I just wanted to get rid of the car. I was just so over it. I was so unmotivated, and I wanted to like buy a Mustang. I was just gonna sell it and then buy a Mustang. Yeah, some dude hit me up. He was like, yo, I want to buy the FRS. So I meet him at his bank, and long story short, again, he doesn't show up. And I remember I was just so upset. I was so butthurt for like weeks. I was like, yo, I wanted to sell this car so bad. And this dude just completely flaked on me. He didn't show up. I was just upset, honestly. Like I really wanted to get rid of the car at the time. Now thinking back, it's like, I'm so thankful that that guy didn't buy that car, because so much has happened after that moment, the years following that situation. Like, we rebuilt the FRS like 2 times. We went to SEMA. I met so many people. I made so many connections. I grew the YouTube channel to freaking 100,000 subscribers. Like, so much has happened. And I just think about, like, imagine if I sold that car then. Like, I would not be where I am today. This channel probably wouldn't even be here where it's at. I probably would have never gotten a WRX, you know, the BRZ, the STI, the Mustang. Like, it's crazy to think about, like, that one situation literally could have changed everything. Going back to, you know, the whole everything happens for a reason thing, like, there's a reason why that guy didn't show up, you know what I mean? Obviously, it ended up making me keep the car, and that just, like, opened up this huge opportunity. It's crazy because I was so mad. I was so upset at the moment. I was like, why? Like, why did this happen? But coming to, like, now, like, thinking back years later, I'm like, now I know why it didn't happen. You know what I mean? So that goes for anything in life. You know what I mean? If you're going through something, you're just like, why? Like, why is this happening to me? Like, why didn't it work out? It's one of those things, like, years later, you'll think about it and be like, okay, now that's why it didn't work out. And you'll realize, and that just goes with a lot of stuff in life, to be honest. Coming back to the present time, it didn't work out selling the STI. Now, typically, I would probably be butthurt. I would probably be upset. But now I know, you know, like, everything happens for a reason. So, like, maybe there's a bigger thing, bigger opportunity that's awaiting for me if I were to keep this car a little bit longer. So I'm just keeping a positive mindset around it. And I feel like that was, like, the theme for this video. Like, today's video is just full of, like, L's, but at the same time, there's lessons in every L, and that's just life. So I hope, you know, some way, shape, or form, this video can kind of resonate with whoever, if you're going through something, or if you just simply don't understand what's going on right now in your life. Everything happens for a reason, and there's a bigger opportunity, and there's definitely light at the end of the tunnel. So honestly, I appreciate it so much if you have reached this far. You guys are real ones. I always love reading your guys' comments, you know, seeing who sticks to the end. It's just crazy how life works, huh, guys? Like, it's crazy when you, like, think back and reflect. But yeah, I had to end off today's video with a little talk. I've been seeing the comments, you know, you guys love when I kind of just, like, ramble about, you know, motivation and whatever the topic may be for the day. But yeah, I appreciate you guys so freaking much for hanging out with me today. It was kind of a long one, I think, today. There's a lot of freaking talking, a lot of yapping, but STI drop is coming soon, as you guys saw earlier. I showed you guys little, you know, pictures of the t-shirts. So t-shirts, skate decks, just like the FRS, are coming very soon. Be sure to follow me on both my personal and on Borgia Supply. You know, I post a lot of, like, updates, sneak peeks on my story. Even, like, behind the scenes of my life, I post a lot on my story. So I'm gonna go ahead and head home, get some rest, because these allergies are still freaking annoying me today. So with that being said, I love you guys so freaking much. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. Make it a good one, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.